Yesterday was the 1st of June, so happy June, you guys. And we got to do our choice selections for the Boxycharm by Ipsy. So we're gonna dive on in. I'm gonna show you what my options were, what my 2 selected products by Ipsy from my box were, and add-ons. I just got the stuff that I knew I wanted. So I'm gonna move over and we're gonna pop on screen all of my choices, my options, and all of that good stuff. We're gonna go through it together. Before we do, we need to say hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships that are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you're ever interested in joining, all you need to do is hit the join button below and you are good to go. We have to take a moment for the community spotlight. I like shouting out my top supporters. YouTube has selected these top 5 people who have been supporting my channel, watching all the videos all the way through, hitting the like button, and interacting within the comment section. I really appreciate all the love, support, the interaction. It makes a difference. So I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And if you ever want to be featured here on screen, that's literally all you have to do. All right, friends, let's get into my screen recording. So as soon as I logged in, it looked a little differently for me. Usually it'll say like these are the 2 choices that Boxycharm or Ipsy made for you, and then you could like go make your choices. But this time around it was definitely different because it just showed me what they selected at the top and went straight to the choices. There wasn't like that page prior to, so I wasn't able to click and see what shades they selected, like shade names or anything like that. I can tell you that they selected a Planetary Precision Brow Pencil. It is by Lovecraft Beauty. Have not tried that before. I just hope it's a shade that works for me. I did try clicking to see if it would open the description of it, at least to give me the shade number, shade name, but it didn't do that. So let's cross our fingers and hope for the best on that one. And then the Pink Lips Cosmetics Everlasting Liquid Blush. I was really excited to see that they're actually offering a liquid blush and not another balm or lip gloss. Same thing, I don't know the name of the shade, so we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. We move on to choice for product number 1, and full transparency, I was like, five choices. I was like low-key disappointed to see just 5. However, the 5 were very intriguing. So the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Skin Tint SPF. This is like a new product. They selected 11W Tan. I feel, and this is just me, I feel like that would have been a little too deep for me. And I know they're like skin tints, so it's supposed to be on the forgiving side. However, that looked pretty deep. And I know your girl tanned. I mean, look at my shoulder compared to my face and my neck and stuff, but that still looked a little deep. So I kind of skipped on that, even though I really, really wanted to try it. Then they had the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. I did consider that since I do have the foundations and stuff, and the Easy Blur foundation is amazing. But I was just kind of like, what if I tried something different? Yensa Beauty Super Serum Silk Bronzing Drops. Ola Hendrickson AHA Strawberry Lemonade Smoothing. I believe that's like a serum. And this is what caught my eye and I was like, I need to get it. Lights, Camera, Lashes Volumizing Platinum Mascara by Tarte. I am obsessed with their original. I chose that because, like, why not? It's different. I read the description for the mascara and it says it is a hybrid. So it is a mascara and a lash serum all in one, and it sparked interest, so I had to get that one. Moving on to choice for product number 2, Formula Z palette. Formula Z, I've tried another one of their palettes and it was actually really nice. The Morphe Sunsetter Broad Spectrum Setting Spray, no thank you. Fenty Beauty, it's a lip stain available in 2 different shades. Mason Lewis Marie fragrance. I don't mind fragrances if they send it to me like in PR or something like that, but for me to select it, it has to be something that I've tried before that I know I'm gonna love. Otherwise, I get disappointed. Or the Sleeky Hair Detangler Spray. And I was debating, should I get the hair detangler, because I really do love their leave-in. One, fell in love with the leave-in. It works for tie, it works for cam. So I was like, I can do the detangler spray. But also, detangler, you can use a leave-in conditioner and detangle hair. So I was like, stop it. We're going to stick to makeup this time around. I looked at both shades of the lip stains by Fenty, and I ended up going with Fuchsia. Why am I saying it that way? Anyway, I went with Fuchsia Wife because the other one is more on the coral side, and I'm living for pinks today. Like, obviously, look at that. Like, I've been living for the pinky shades. So I grabbed that one. Then we moved on to choice number 3. And I feel like we go through our choices a lot faster because it's kind of like a no-brainer when you know what you like, right? So then the Girl Lactic Blush Me and Glow Face Palette. They chose it for me in deep. The shades look like they would work for me. Two of the Gods. H2O. Oh. H2O. That makes sense. Blue Spirulina Daily Gel Moisturizes. I don't know what's happening. I've had my coffee. I've had breakfast. My protein. Why can I not talk today? Jeez. Torres Greek yogurt rebalancing. It's like a skin serum. Jeez, I got it out. Fenty Skin Thick and Smooth Rich Peptide Eye Cream Persona Cosmetics Day Mask Peptide Lip Balm. We're getting a lot of lip balms, but it makes sense. We're literally walking into summer at this point. So SPFs, lip balms are definitely like easy launches and go-tos for the summer months. I ended up snagging the Dew of the Gods H2O. I can't believe I said H2O. The Blue Spirulina Daily Gel Moisturizer. I really love Dew of the Gods. They have tons of product that I've really enjoyed, and I know it's a moisturizer, but girl, like, I love me a good moisturizer. And to be fair, my skin is changing. I look dewy and hydrated and whatever, and that's because I used this Merit product, which tomorrow you'll see the video on that, girl. But my skin has been dry. I don't know what's been happening. I think the Caribbean sun, the tan, all of that played a role, because I got back home and my skin does not love me. So at this point, my box looks really good. I ended up getting a brow product, a blush, a mascara, which is also serum for the lashes, which is great, a lip tint, and a moisturizer. So I figured, look, I'm only gonna get stuff in add-ons if A, they make sense, and B, if I can like incorporate them into a look along with the products from my box. So when we go into add-ons, they always start off with $12 recommended products, and they had I admit this time around, add-ons had fantastico items, okay? So they had the Milk Makeup Highlighter Stick. I don't need another highlighter. Y'all saw I just decluttered literally my entire collection, so I kind of skipped on that. They had Laura Geller Blush, Natasha Denona Mini Palette. The Lawless, the lip filler, I have one of those, and I find that it doesn't do it. It's a really hydrating something, but it doesn't like do much of anything for my lips. Dew of the Gods Lip Butter. The Makeup Forever Gentle Eye Gel Waterproof Eye and Lip. It's like a cleanser. So I ended up getting that because for $12 it's Makeup Forever, and anything that would be gentle on my eyes, that would be great. They also had like an Ellis Brooklyn and the Yuzu by Saturday Skin, which I absolutely love, but I already have that. Then we move over to the $3.50 minis. They had a variation of minis, a nice mix between makeup and skincare. And yes, there were items that I was like, ooh, I should totally snag. But the one thing that I was like, okay, do I need a lot of things that are $3.50? No. But the one thing that I was like, I can use this into a look is the Beauty Creations. And that says a lot, by the way. The fact that I decided to snag, and I know it's $3.50, who cares, but it's not $3.50. So the fact that I ended up snagging a Beauty Creations anything and was like, okay, I'll pay for that, speaks volumes. Now, Beauty Creations has, I have a few items of theirs here. They have product that are going to be hit or miss. $3.50 would make sense. Because with the formula, sometimes you just don't know what you're going to get. You know what I mean? And I thought this was kind of creative. It says Louis Torres Volume 2. So it seems like it's a collaboration, but it's a 3-piece something, and it's like a sponge applicator. You get 3 different colors. It looks like a green, it looks like a cranberry shade, and it looks like a purple. And I was like, oh, that would be fun. And I was like, hey, why not? And I did need an eyeshadow for the box. So I was like, cool, for $3.50, I'll try her. They had so much product from Morphe, which were full size for $3.50. I mean, hello. They had the Brow Tamer by Pixie and Koki Professional. They had a nice variety of brands. Also kimchi, and I was looking at the two shades, but these were like berry shades. I'm looking for another nude, but I love the one that I already got. So I didn't snag any of those, even though that, like, the price point, $3.50 for full size kimchi lip liner is freaking bonkers. I did see Vanilla Bean, but that one's darker than what I'm looking for, so I skipped on her. But again, even at $3.50, they had a nice variety of product from insert name here to Gloss Modern, Briogeo, Karma Beauty. Then we're gonna move on to the $6 products. I feel like we need to start focusing more on the actual listings, because for instance, $6 product, you would look at this and say, oh, Benefit Professional Primer. Wow, like OG, this would be amazing for $6 because this is like 28 to 30 semi-dollars. But if you really look at it, it says fun size. It's a smaller something. So we have to be mindful of that. Then you have the Mini Continuous Prep and Set Mist by Morphe. So again, we have to look at what the listing shows, because if not, you're thinking you're getting a full size and you're not, you know what I mean? Fluff Up Brow Wax Fun Size. So for $6, you are going to get some stuff that is full size and others that are not. The Indigo Overnight Repair for $6 is not full size. For $6, this is what you're getting. Is it worth it? Yes. I took this on the cruise. It was filled to the top. This is so emollient. My skin loved it. So it's gonna last a very long time, but again, you're not getting the full jar for $6. So all of this here is going to pretty much be more of a travel size, maybe just a little bigger than a travel size. And then the only full size thing that you would pretty much see is gonna be that brush do up. Now moving on to $12 full size products, and girl, I had to go out of my way to like really research the shades. So the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Skin Tint. They had it available in about 8 shades. For me, it looked like 8 would kind of work for me. Remember, I like lightweight coverage, so this would work. Also, these are skin tints, so it's gonna be forgiving. The shade that they had chosen for me, 11W Tan, I saw a swatch of it and it looked pretty dark, so I'm glad I didn't go with that and I went with 8N Medium instead. I did snag that. Also, the Danessa Myrix Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I had to research my shades really quickly because I was like, oh my God, I don't want this to sell out. I really want to try this concealer. And so I ended up getting it in number 8. Are these shades going to be spot on, like a color match for me? Is it going to work and it's going to be effortless? I don't know. But girl, I was like, I can't pass up on this. So I grabbed that. They even had for $12 the Milk Makeup Cloud Glow Foam Brightening Primer. And I was like, ooh, I kind of want that. But then I was like, girl, stop. Like, you've already started adding hella stuff to your cart. They had for $12 the Tarte Mascara Serum that I ended up selecting from my box, as well as the Galactic palette in case that I was interested in it, but I kind of skipped on those. They had Makeup Forever, the Color Ink 24-hour waterproof liquid liners. They had a nice variety. Even the Fenty lip stain that I ended up selecting from my box was available for $12. I was extremely impressed with the options. The Dew of the Gods was also there for $12. So I loved that they had my choice options available, really affordable for $12, so that I can just add them to my box and still get them. For $18, they had the Natasha Denona Hygiene Skincare Infused Glow Beautifying. It's like a setting powder. I skipped on those. The Polite Society palette, I have that. It's nice, but I haven't used it. For $18, they had Glow Recipe, Avant, First Aid Beauty, Elemis, but it was more on the limited side in terms of like the amount of product that they featured under the $18 price point. For $25, girl, they had the ABH Beauty Balm Serum. It's a skin tint, but in a stick form. I have it, I like it, therefore I did not end up snagging her. They did have a really rich and deep shade available as well. Let me know if you guys did add-ons. Like, and how many add-ons did you guys do? And then I always say the same thing, $50 bundles. Usually you're getting a tool with it. If you are shopping for a tool, I think it's a great price point because tools can be expensive depending on the brand, anywhere between $30, $50, $80, $100 just for the tool. So if you can get a whole bundle and get hair care product with you know, your bundle for that price point. I think it's great. But I also feel like not a lot of people go on there specifically for their hair care bundles. So I'm not even sure how that sells. In the end, I did snag 4 add-ons. What do I think about my variation? I'm freaking stoked. I have not received my PR box yet. It is on its way, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have multiples, duplicates, or what's gonna happen. Not that I care, right? Because I can always share with you guys, but I'm actually very excited to see what my variation is for PR, but also to receive my paid box and play around with it. I'm like, I think I have a very well-rounded box. A brow product, a cheek product, a lip product, a moisturizer, cool product for the eye, a mascara. It's a really, really good box overall in my opinion. Yes, I paid extra for the extras, but I still saved a lot of money. So I'm not even mad at it. All right, guys, but now it is your turn. Let me know what your choices were. Are we box twins? Did you get any of the add-ons that I snagged? What are your thoughts? Are you excited for your variation? Let me know in the comments. If you've made it all the way through, you are a real one. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next one.